What is up, guys? Welcome. We are here once again. Dai Viet Part 8 this time. And look, it's going to be a little bit of a briefer one tonight because it's already pretty late, but I just kind of wanted to go online for a little bit. In all honesty, I should probably just go to bed, but here I am. So we're gonna play for a little bit. Not too long this time. I know I always say that and end up going for 2 hours, but that I really mean it this time. I actually mean it this time. So look, okay, where were we? So yeah, pretty good position we're all in here. Make pretty decent income, 6.9 ducats per month. Been expanding our colonial empire here. Got our newest colony is coming up here in Ambon, and it's getting close. It's getting close. And these, these 500 natives that are attacking me are not going to be able to do anything. They need at least 1,000 to siege down the province, and they don't have that. So, yeah, one thing we can do with when it comes to missions, we can take the subjugate Lanshang mission and get a subjugation Casus Belli on Lan Na, which is right here. But we're not going to take that right now because I'm just kind of trying to rein in my new vassal in Lanshang, right? It's fairly large vassal, not huge, but it's pretty big, especially relative to how big my country is at this point. It's not small, but it's not huge. We can get a lot bigger. So a country my size is a pretty decent sized vassal. So taking another right now might be a little bit too much. Might cause some really high liberty desire, or potentially even revolts, or them rebelling, getting outside backers. But even then, that aside, they're in a coalition right now, and we can take a look at this coalition. So it's pretty, it's not anything crazy massive, but it is the most of the rest of Indochina that I'm either not allied to or don't control, right? So it's not exactly the right time to attack Lan Na. So let's check this out. So we have some other missions we can do. So there's a Defy Ming mission, right? So it's have no truce with Ming, okay? One of the following must be true: insulted, right? So we do right now have a truce with Ming, and they're almost already actually non-existent. Unfortunately, I'm looking at this, and so Ming only consists of these two last provinces here, and I'm looking at this. My truce with them actually only so it ends in 1528, but their truce with Oirat ends almost 2 years earlier. So I'm, to be honest with you, a little bit concerned that Oirat might end up eating these last two provinces before my truce with them ends. But if they don't do that, then of course I'm going to immediately, as soon as the truce is over, I'm going to insult them, complete this mission, which will give us what? Permanent claim on, ooh, okay. Excuse the background noise, guys. My girl's playing her game. But yeah, so that's pretty significant, So East and West Guangdong, and I think it was Guangxi as well. Yeah. So East, West Guangdong, and Guangxi, which actually I have all of Guangxi right now. I have all of, well, almost all of East Guangdong. I would be getting a claim on Hainan Island here, or a permanent claim. And I have a decent amount it's West Guangdong, and so I have a decent amount of East Guangdong, but it would at least give me a permanent claim on Waichou here and Chaochou. So it's something. It's something. But yeah, that would have helped me a bit more if I had been able to get the prevent division mission a little bit earlier. So I'd get, a little bit more benefit out of these permanent claims, but it is what it is. So the next one's Conquer Canton. So Canton owned by Dai Viet, it is, and at least 15 provinces in South China. Okay. Which will get me permanent claim on all of South China, which is pretty crazy, actually. That's pretty crazy. So, yeah, we definitely want that. I mean, permanent claims on all of this, that's pretty crazy, guys. That's pretty crazy. So, look, the next one down there is claim the mandate. Yeah, so I need 50 provinces within China, the China super region, which I believe refers to North China, South China, and Xinan, I believe. Could be wrong, it might just be North and South China. But yeah, so I need 50 provinces. I currently have 14. And I need to be wait, hold on. So, okay. So there's two ways we can complete this one. So either it's the case where no country is the emperor of China, right? And I own 50 provinces in China, or I am the emperor of China, which will give me the Mandate of Heaven event. So, okay, we've got a couple more. We've got Japanese relations, right? So we need to make friends with the Japanese here. Get a 100 opinion of whoever owns Kyoto, and their culture group is Japanese, right? So in this case, Japan, right? And then that'll lead us to be able to complete the purchase Western arms. So if army tradition of at least 50, which is pretty high if I understand it. So then I need to have 100 relations with any European country that has provinces in Indonesia. Okay. Give me purchase of European arms that end the game. Artillery cost -30 and siege ability plus 10%. Pretty crazy. Faith and learning. So for this one, yeah, I need to have at least 15 temples. Okay. Wow, religious harmony to the end of the game, giving religious harmonization speed plus 25%. That's significant. Okay, so probably I should complete this before I really invest any more harmony in religious harmonization. Take advantage of this plus 25% bonus. So we got state education. You need 10 universities, including one in your capital. Give you, support for Renaissance, for colonialism. And it'll get institution spread for 20 years. So that's cool. Okay. Pure Citadel. Yeah, I need both Hue and Hanoi to have 3 development, which will give us, which will make us an empire. Government rank empire. That's pretty crazy. Change the development of the monument and imperial city of Hue by 1. Ooh. So even if we don't have this monument already, we'll get it just from that, or the Great Project. Yeah, so cool. Yeah, another one I need to do is the Great March South, which will take over the sort of the Mekong Delta here. The rest of that, I've got permanent claims on it as it is. Gives me permanent claims to the rest of Cambodia. Cool. We already have most of Cambodia, but nonetheless. Next one, so subjugate Cambodia. So we have to own all of Cambodia, and that will give us 25 army tradition. All right, I mean, so yeah, there's some things left to be done on our mission tree, that's for sure. I'm kind of curious to see what the Khmer missions would be. It's actually, I'm looking at this, it looks like there's just as much, if not more, actually. Subjugate Ayat Thiad, subjugate Lanchang. There's also restore the empire. Permanent claims in Burma, West Guangdong, Guangxi, and Wei Frontier. Yeah, wow. Wow. That's pretty crazy, actually. Oh, yeah. You also have a take the mandate mission. Overseas adventures. Could have Banjar, Brunei, Kalimantan, Qatar, Sabah. Wow, okay. That gives you what? Okay. All right. There's some cool stuff. There's some cool stuff. It's a cool mission tree as well. But yeah, so we can't take any missions right now, unfortunately. We don't want to waste our money on naval doctrine. And because of our Chad king, good old Anlay, who's already 43. Time goes quick, man. Time goes quick. But yeah, he's been helping us out. We have a lot of monarch power coming in. Now, not so much diplomatic power right now because we're annexing Luang Phuam, but that's neither here nor there. So, yeah, I do want to get Admin Tech 8 here for the courthouse. That I want to get as soon as possible. Because again, I don't want to get too far ahead and too unbalanced on my research. I don't want to have military technology or diplomatic technology too far ahead of admin technology. That's pretty important. So might want to wait some of this stuff out. Although I do want to get this other colonist as soon as possible, but and I am, when it comes to diplomatic technology, I am sitting pretty. And that would be how much to advance this? 958. Yeah. With this one, I will get the quest for the New World. I don't know if I'm going to immediately use that, but whatever. But now, if I understand it, in order to put a explorer on here, I believe I need a couple heavy ships, I believe. I think that's how it works. I can convert, but I'm not going to do that. That gets rid of harmony. We like our harmony. We've got loans, 3 loans. Too many diplomatic relations, but that's going to change once Luang Phuam is fully annexed here, which will be pretty quick. It'll be momentarily. It'll be pretty soon here. And in fact, it'll be this year in June. So yeah, it's going to be a good little thing. It's going to work. So, as you can see, guys, we've got these little nasty rebels. We've got Cambodian separatists. We've got Hawaii separatists. Chongsheng separatists are coming again. If I remember right, the last time we were playing this, yeah, we were dealing with a ridiculous amount of unrest on the part of those guys just popping up, popping back up, and really annoying stuff. Like the unrest in sort of this Guangxi area where the Zhuang people live is just insane. It's just off the charts. So I mean, look at this, even Nanning, you know. Look, man, like recent uprising gives you negative 100, but they would have like 13, all close to 13 unrest, even if it wasn't for the fact that like, if it wasn't for the fact that I just suppressed revolt here. It's kind of wild. Would it deny this with Mongfon? Oh yeah, an agenda's about to expire. A few years. I still need to get up to 50 trade power here in Canton. Yeah, so making progress towards that goal through this marketplace that's almost done here. Oh, that just finished actually. So that'll make a pretty darn big difference at the end of this month, although we should also put a marketplace over in Hanoi as well as, oh, we already have one in Haiphong. Oh, wow, that was quick. When a smaller country gives up its independence to join a greater realm, there's a lot of adapting. While some parts are easy, the administration of the realm will need to expand to accommodate all possibilities. Wow, diplomatic reputation, -3. Wow. Oof. Ooh. Oh, and we've integrated their army into ours. Cool. I guess I'll add you to these guys. Oh, we can't move them yet. Yeah, so Xiankuang is our new province with not a lot of income, but 90% autonomy. Let's make this a state. Maybe a territorial core, or like, yeah, territorial core, I believe you'd call it. So, yeah, we got to make sure that we remember to build this next building here. Whoa, what is going on? Yeah, time to build the marketplace here in Hanoi. So yeah, just the marketplace in Canton brought us up to 47. So yeah, we're getting real close. We're getting real close. So plum rain, plum broth blossom in spring. The rains bring great abundance. Our farmers prosper. Cool little haiku. Now provinces of the Jiangxi area that are producing grain, wine, teas, spices get plum rain for 5 years. Wow. A local production efficiency. Now in Jiangxi, so that would be just Ganzhou. That's it. That's it. That's all. Oh, and apparently I can sign these to a trade company, actually. Okay. Kind of surprised by that. Like, because I thought in order to create a trade company, you had to be in another continent. You know, I thought I had to be on a separate continent from your capital, but I guess that's not the case. So, yeah, we're actually pretty close to getting this Admin Tech 8. That's pretty important. We're raking in a whole ton of admin power as it is, so be able to get that done. Be able to get that done very momentarily. And then after that, I think I'll probably get some more of these ideas done. Let's get the Confucian Revival. It's yearly prestige +1, which will be our next sort of Dai Viet ideas we unlock, which is good. It's good. Ooh, and the next one after that's Fort Defense. That's pretty powerful. Fort Defense plus 20%. National Manpower modifier, 25. Core creation cost. And this one's okay. You know, I mean, the mandate growth modifier will probably help us a lot, you know. When we do manage to steal the mandate. And technology costs, yeah, I mean, I'd say it's a pretty solid idea set. Pretty solid idea set. And wow, guys, look at this right now. So we have full maintenance. Huh. Tributary Min declared war on Wu. Okay. Yeah, after Wu just got messed up by Oirat. Yeah, so look at this. Even with full maintenance, full funding of our army here, still making 3.7 ducats right now. That's pretty dang good. Bring this funding down to like 0. That is, well, doesn't seem to really be changing. Nine ducats income. Oh yeah, we're really guys, we're raking in the money now. We're finally doing it. We're finally doing it. The days of financial struggles as Dai Viet may well be behind us. Oh yeah, of course, there's still these provinces which have Khmer separatists. Take these fun little guys here, bring them down. We'll start drilling these guys again, because that's something we have to make sure we keep doing. Yeah, so at the moment, passive expansion. Could come up against Tungning. If Min doesn't take them over, that is. 6,000. Have to make a few more cogs, a few more transports. That's fine. We should have a few more transports as it is. Just being able to transport 3,000 guys at once, like 3 units at once, it's not that good. It's not good at all, actually. Not good at all. Oh, there we go. Wow. Sick. Sick. Okay, so got a trader. Yes, that's on my here. Yep. So yeah, we're definitely going to go for this one. We get some of the diet again. Do we want to? Sure, we'll do it. We'll do it. So the clergy wants us to build a temple in a canton. Okay. The nobility consider army to be embarrassment of the nation. They call for it to be expanded so that our force may present sufficient deterrence to enemies that may covet our lands. 75% of force limit, which is a lot more than we have now. A lot more than we have now. It's more than we can afford. So we're not going to do that one. Increase trade power in Siam. So 25% or more trade power. Okay. Well, that would basically be kind of a repeat in spirit of what we just did. So yeah, basically bring it from 13 to 20, at least 25% trade power. Okay. I think we can do this one again. I think we can do that. Because look. So, big thing would be upgrading Quainan here. Putting a, we actually already have a marketplace there. So probably upgrading this center of trade. And a big part of this also might be, honestly, capturing Phnom Penh and Prek Risay in a war here. Because again, we do have permanent claims on these provinces here. And this is an estuary. This is a level 2 center of trade. So that might make a lot of sense to do. Right? So that can end up proving beneficial to us. All right, well, we'll see. Well, when's my, oh, so I don't have a truce with them anymore, but they are in this coalition. Just too big for me to deal with. So, yeah. And even then, when the coalition was gone, the Tuangu, Mongmao, and Prome, just not that impressive. Yeah, Tuangu, Prome, and Mongmao. It's not impressive at all. Like, honestly, it's a pretty weak sauce alliance. So, I think if they weren't part of the coalition right now, yeah, we'd be able to go in on them. Meaning that what I have to focus on is breaking this coalition down. So any guys in this coalition that I have not yet improved relations with, that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. So although it seems that most of these guys I've improved my relations with them. I already have. And let's see this coalition map mode again. Yeah, so Mong Kuang is also in it. I haven't improved relations with Mong Kuang, so we'll do that. And who cares about them? They're far out. I find that once one nation has left the coalition, it tends to be the case where a bunch of others follow. So we've got some more room to improve relations with a lot of these guys. Lana, I've got some more room as well. So, yeah, I think that's the important thing we do with our diplomats right now. Meanwhile, let's say, yeah, these peasant revolt's going to happen in a sec here. So we're going to deal with that. Why don't you hightail it back up north before these peasants show up. These peasants. There's no good peasants. And so it looks like in this area, we've got prosperity finally. You see that? You see that? That is good stuff. So, let me see. Devastation. So, get the opposite of devastation going on. Prosperity in a lot of these provinces. We're enjoying prosperity in Songhong in the Red River Delta, which gives us less development costs, more goods produced, less autonomy. Okay. Love to see it. Love to see prosperity. You can't argue with local goods produced. Making more money here than I was before. So that's good. Okay, so the peasant revolt showed up. All right, guys. Let's refund this little army. Ooh, so the economics of a king. On the first is known for his ceaseless energy and working habits. There are few hours in the night when the lights in his chambers are not burning, and royal decrees are known to leave Zonkin both early in the mornings and late in the evenings. He also seems to keep a constant watch over all business sectors in our country. Foreigners have sometimes been amazed to learn he'll personally create regulations for even entirely new business ventures in the provinces. As our dear king gets hold of new opportunities for growth in our country, the only question is really if we have the resources to do all he wishes at the same time. He shall have what he needs and more. Okay. So it's development of manufacturing in East Guangdong for 30 years, giving us development costs and production efficiency. Well, alternatively, we can just do another time, perhaps. Question is, in order to get reduce development cost and more production efficiency, is that worth 78? And keep in mind, it is only in this area. So includes right here, right here, right here. Or no, these three provinces. Well, development in manufacturing, 54. Well, I wonder if that could help us get the printing press. Or hold on. Oh. Region high fungus. Okay, so you need to be in Germany, or you need to be Protestant. Okay. So yeah, I mean, it's not like manufacturers are coming out anytime soon right here. This is not going to help us get manufacturers, which is not, for a long while. I think it might not really be worth it, to be honest. Sorry. Sorry, my liege. Apologize. But yeah, this guy, let's get his morale up a little bit, right? Stupid Changsheng separatists. It's insane. They just keep popping up and popping up and popping up. Just nuts. Just absolutely nuts. Oh, there we go. Admin Tech 8. Sick. Okay, at the end of this month, I think I'm good to tack down here. Which the drill gives us. Oh, hold on. So drilling not only gives a bonus to the general over time, because it's drilled, we get increased land fire damage, increased shock damage. They do more damage, and they also move quicker. Wow. So yeah, I mean, we definitely need to be. Anytime we're not using our armies, there's no reason not to drill them. Basically, it doesn't cost us anything, right? Like what? Like why? Why wouldn't we drill them? Just constantly. Shipbuilding problems. So now we're dealing with one of these situations. Pahang. Well, we'll protect our trade. Okay, end of the month here, and we are going to attack. Stop them from getting any more out of hand than they already are. Right. Mothball this. These guys here drilling. Liberate this. Let's start drilling again. Sick. They sent us to tribute. Cool. Oh yeah. Yunnan and Macau are also centers of trade. Canton. How much am I making from trade now? Not much. Not much at all. If anything, it might be a little bit better to get into some of these workshops. Some of these I can actually make a lot of money with. Oh, like this workshop in Hanoi. That's Yeah, that's a huge moneymaker right there. Yeah, guys, so we'll start you drilling once more. Turn our maintenance back down. Oh, so in the meantime, we forgot to have these guys continuing improving relations. It's important. That's very important. I don't think there's really much of a point with improving my relations with Diab, but can't hurt. All right. Pardon me. Okay. Anything else crazy in the production world? One more right here. Some good old workshops in there. Increase that production income. Yeah, so would like to go in on tuning. Yeah, we'll need a few more cogs for that. Boom, boom. So we can get for now 2 more. So we need to make sure we have transport. There's enough guys that they can land over here and be able to fend off against this 8,000, right? Makes sense, guys? Meantime, yeah, there's not a whole lot of different paths of expansion. I suppose I could have gone a more aggressive route in the Philippines, but that is neither here nor there. So look. Yeah, number one priority, I gotta break this coalition, man. I gotta break this coalition. That is the important thing at this moment being. Gotta get someone to leave. Got someone to be, gotta get on someone's good side. And someone's gotta leave this coalition. So I can attack Ayutthaya. I think that would be the most sensible thing. Take the delta from them, as well as take all their money. All their money. All of it. Make them broke. No. Sí, ma. Oh. Okay, so number one, we gotta make sure these guys don't take the fort here in Canton. We'll put the maintenance for the army back up once again. We'll put these guys right over here. So look, ooh, diplomatic insult. Kara's turn has a phrase by King On has greatly offended the king. Ooh. So we could not forgive this, and get a cast spell against our own tributary. No point in that. Or we just get free 60 relations with all these different countries, which is just amazing. That's really nice to have. So that, as you can see, yeah, ease tension, add 60. the relations, which doesn't make a huge difference with Thaya, but does with some of these other guys, that's for sure. Look at Mong Mao, look what their opinion of me is now. You know? So I think some of these guys might end up leaving the coalition because of that. I'm hoping. Oh, here they come. Let's go Macau. Yep, see? Mong Kuang's out of the coalition. So is Mong Mao. Boom, just like that. So look, Mong Mao, I mean, would they'd agree to become a tributary. That's hilarious. Alternatively, though, I could just invade them, take the area, right? We'd border more different states at that point, or more different areas, Com, Shenhui, you know? So it might be a benefit to annex this. Got some tea. Yeah, mainly tea is their trade resource, but, you know, if I want to maintain trading with tea, it's not bad province to have. Yeah, again, we could just get tributary like right off the bat. So it's up to us to see what we want to do. I think I'll just request to establish tributary. Puts him under, you know, my sort of sphere of influence anyway. So, look. Call. Establish tributary. Bam, just like that, man. They're a tributary state. Wow. Wow. Cool. Cool. Hey, there you go. See? He's improved his knowledge of maneuver. Oh, and yep, they attacked in Canton and they lost. Cool. Defensive planner. That's a cool thing to have. All right. Wow, look at that income, man. Look at that income, 11.42. My goodness. That's good stuff. That's promising. Oh, we can seize land. Should we seize land? Yeah, let's seize some land. Ooh, they're mad. Ooh, they're mad. They're mad. So Ambon became self-sustaining. Nice. Uh-oh. Oh. Come on, don't lose this. Don't lose this. I know you have no morale, but come on. Really? Really, guys? Come on. Dang, man. Oh, and they captured the fort somehow, too. I guess I left it mothballed after the peasant revolt was defeated. But yeah, man. So take a look at this. So you got Ambon now. Produces cloves. Development 15. 15. So at this point, dude, I mean, I can land on the Aussie coast. You know? And it's amazing how a lot of these already have their trade good, like, identified. 2 gold provinces here? Well, I know where... I know where I'm first sending my first settlers to Australia, that's for sure. Expel by minority. Expel Cantonese minority. So what? I mean, this is basically just a way to make like your colonies have different like cultures other than your primary culture. Is that what this is? So wait, expelling by minorities to Kurama will slowly replace them by subjects of our culture and religion. I might have to read about it, how exactly this sort of thing works. I'm, yeah, definitely have to read about the logistics of that. Yep. But yeah, there they go over there. How long have we been on so far? Not too long. Not too long. 45 minutes. Keep going a little longer. I'm just starting to get already kind of sleepy. Sorry, guys. Yeah, again, was going to be a bit one that's a bit more brief, a little bit later than normal, right? But we're okay with that. We're okay with that. Oh yeah, see, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? Before anything else, before my treaty with them ends, they were inevitably going to attack Ming, like as soon as their treaty's up. Could never have predicted this. Could never have predicted it. So which puts them at war with what? Ming, and that's it. Yeah. Okay. Again, guys, we got to keep these diplomats working. And now, some of these you might have improved relations with earlier on, but hey, man, there's nothing wrong with topping it up a little bit. Okay. You two go down and get rid of these noble rebels, please. Okay. What's funny about that? Meanwhile, like if I border Malgana down here, I bet you I could get Malgana as a tributary. Nice, nice, nice. Sure, Ming, you can have your access. Yeah, it's kind of a little bit of a waiting game at this point. Like there's not a whole lot I can do at this very second. But this coalition breaks the rest of the way, then we can really do something. And as you can see, it still sort of has its kind of general form, right? Yeah, so. Wow. Yet again. Tributary statement refused to send the tribute of 19. Wow. Oh yeah, guys. I'm dragging. I'm getting tired. I was like half falling asleep there for a second. Probably I should have just waited for tomorrow on this one, but that's okay. It's kind of a brief stream. Trying to rein in this diplomatic situation, right? Right, right, guys. We'll build some more. Build some more cogs. Here, just a few, right? Already got 3, so it's good enough to like. Let's make one more. Enough to transport like 7 people. 7 units. Min's a pirate haven. So Min doesn't want to pay us. They're a pirate haven. Like, what is this? Yeah, so if I were to revoke the tributary status, it would create a 5-year truce between me and them. And inevitably, of course, in that 5 years, at some point, Oirats would come down here and take control of the area, and that's not something we want. We do not want that. So. Yeah, increase trade power to Siam. Let's see where we're at. It's gone down. It's 11. Yeah, man, we'll make another one of these bark. And one more for good measure. So you see we're building our sort of new, like, navy up, and we're like, Coast Guard squad. Transport stars. So yeah, we'll turn that maintenance down once again. Turn it all the way down. There's no war. Yeah, you're drilling. Are you guys? Yeah, start doing that. Start doing that. All right. Now we've got more admin power. We can get viceroys. It's good. Ooh, sick. We can get another colonist. Our second colonist. Very good. Yeah, so we got the first colonies in Australia already going, and it's only 1527. Crazy. Crazy. But, yeah. We still got the active coalition. Who else can we possibly influence? I guess Twangu. Rome. yeah, man. Royal marriage offer from Ava. We're actually going to accept this. We're going to accept that. Yeah, and I'll core up some of these territorial cores here. Gotta stick together here. Yeah, guys. Sorry, kind of a boring stream. I'm tired. There's not a whole lot going on in the game. We're making good money. Probably focus on paying some of this debt. Nice. 12 good left. Okay. Yeah, dude. Again, they're just not. They're just not sending us any sort of like any sort of money, basically. I don't know what could really. I don't know what button to push to deal with that. Yeah, so combine these two. Yeah, guys, sorry, not my best stream tonight. I probably should have just left it to tomorrow. I am zonked. I am tired. I'm gonna leave you all with this one. This is part 8. Not my, admittedly so, not my, best, most interesting, most engaging. Certainly not even anywhere close to my longest part of the series, but it's a part nonetheless. This part of the series would be, imagine that, my playthrough is the actual history of Dai Viet. This would be, for example, a sort of, peaceful period where the country can kind of refine itself, it can strengthen itself, do well economically, develop a little bit in times of peace, right? As well as, of course, the diplomacy you have to do to ward off the haters, the other hater countries here, right? Yeah, and I hope some more people drop out of the coalition, because if it's just like Ayatollah and like 2 or 3 others, like, that'd be different. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I would stay on longer, but as you can see, I'm falling asleep, guys. So thank you so much. Part 8 is an inward looking, sort of an internal focus that I have playing Dai Viet for this particular stream. So yeah, next stream we're gonna have to find a way to deal with Min. We're gonna have to find something to do with these guys, because they're freaking out, and they owe me money, they owe me tribute, they're not paying. So yeah. Yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you again. I am out. You all have a good night.